What is up, guys? How's it going? So today we are going to be doing another backtesting video just because a lot of you in the last video asked me to. And then I also got a DM from someone asking me to backtest a specific month. So that is what we're going to be doing today. But yeah, we're going to be doing a very difficult month according to him. But yeah, let's go here and Q. And it is going to be, I mean, I'll throw up a picture, but now usually when someone finds a month difficult, usually what it is a bit of a choppier month, which usually just means for me a lower frequency. You're trading less, you're avoiding those bad conditions. But we're gonna see what the case is here. We're gonna see how it goes. But first of all, we gotta make sure we are in the right time zone. Let's go to New York and make sure this is good. Okay, there we go. So go to next day open. So first thing I always do, let's get rid of this volume, but always do is look at the higher time frames, 4 hour and 1 hour. What do I see here? You can see price is pretty bullish. We have a gap below and then we have liquidity above, right? So ultimate target would be this liquidity. Could we go there instantly? Sure, but I would assume we retrace this gap just because we kind of rejected up here. So let's see what happens. If open, could get a short. Okay, so I was gonna say we could get a short to the gap, but we just instantly open candle dumped, I don't know, like 20, not 20 points, I was like 30 points. So we're gonna take it now, no entry to that, but I am willing to long off of this if we get a nice flip on like a 5 or a 15-minute time frame. Honestly, preferably this 15-minute, just because it's very bearish right now. I'd want to see this flip bullish. Okay, boom, that doesn't happen. What do? I go to the next day. But let me make sure I'm on the right time frame. So go to next day open. Okay. Start off, again, 4 hour. So we pushed even deeper. We invalidated my idea overnight off that gap. So might be in a daily gap. So again, no interest to short really until this gets invalidated, and then we can, but see. Hop on again. That is the initial bias. Okay, so we get a nice reaction. Let's see any targets higher. So we do have this right here that we could get a move to. Only sketch thing is it is a high in a bearish gap, which is not my favorite thing to target, but we'll see. This is a very nice candle. If we get follow through on the 1 minute, we're not getting follow through, we just go back to ranging. So back to the 5 minute. I don't really trust this. I mean, we just are not delivering the cleanest. And what is it, 10:30 already? Look at this. We could take this high, I don't know. Yeah, back into this range. What does that mean for me? Next day. Okay, so still in that kind of area. Hourly time frame. Okay, kind of rejecting, swept out some lows. 5 minute. Okay, see what market open does. Okay, so I like this for buys, for being bullish. Reason why, what do I see price do? I see us buy up, react off a bearish confluence, struggle to make a new lower low, and we actually make this higher high. So we hold the bullish confluence, not the bearish confluence, which makes me think we do want to go up. So if we're going to go up, the first target would be this right here. Now it is in a gap. Again, still not my favorite, but I mean, I do like this a lot more. And the 1 minute does look clean. So see if we get a entry. Boom. Got a nice candle out of a gap. Enough for me, but I will still play bigger stops just in case. And then target my TP. Place order, boom. Okay, break even. We're not getting cooked this. We're not getting cooked again. This backtesting with these break evens, man. I was crashing out last one, man. That was rough. So that's first trade. We go to next day. Let's see. So 4 hour is ping-ponging between this gap down here. I don't even know if we're still in the daily gap, honestly. Okay, we're still kind of holding it, but kind of. So we're literally just ping-ponging. We're in a range. I don't think there's any time I will ever trade this. I will wake up and go right back to bed if it looks like this, but we'll play out a couple candles. Yep, terrible. Next day. 4 hour. Okay. Still absolutely horrendous. I mean, absolutely horrendous. I will skip this day too for sure. I mean, not worth trading for me. Okay, so this is where I would consider trading, but this is already pretty much 1050, which is kind of past the area that I do want to be trading in. But this is the first time we actually got a bullish move. We made higher market structure. Okay, it looks like we just start running, so nothing bad there. And it's so annoying how it keeps on pulling up this tab, but it's fine. Next day, let's see what's going on here. 4 hour. So we finally get a move. Finally get a move. 4 hour, okay. Hourly, okay. So on the hourly time frame, what do I notice? We are in a big bearish gap. What will I never do in these big bearish gaps? I call them death gaps on a higher time frame. I will not long into this, bro. There is like pretty much never a case where I will long into this. But we'll see what happens. And I don't want to short either, because what am I shorting into? Bullish confluences too, bullish gaps. And we just start kind of chopping here. Ranging, 1 minute. You can see literally a lot of you guys get faked out by even scaling to 1 minute. If you see wicks like this, I will not even look at that time frame. 5 minute, I see wicks. I'm not even scaling down to the 15. I'm not even scaling down to the 5. Even the 15 minute looks bad. I'm not even looking at the 5 ideally. I'm looking at the hourly as my lowest time frame. The reason why a lot of you guys are prone to taking bad entries is you'll FOMO in with like a 1 minute trade that doesn't align at all with the higher time frame, right? So to stop that, if the 1 hour looks, I mean, if the lower time frames don't look clean to me, which it doesn't, I'm not even going to scale to an even lower time frame. It doesn't make sense. So easy day for me to skip here. I mean, I'll play it out, but I really doubt we're going to get. Okay, so we do take the highs, but I mean, look at this. If you caught this, congrats. I'm not catching that. So, okay. Big sell-off, man. Big sell-off. Okay, what do I notice here? Hourly time frame. Right, we have some more lows that we can go to take, and then if we do want to go higher and we form a gap, there's that gap there. So see what happens on these time frames. Preferably retrace to a gap, retrace this gap right here, and then just, you know, deliver lower. See what happens. Okay, so this is market open. We are starting to run through this gap, right? Now based off of how this gap holds is going to be my determination if we're going to go back up to here. I definitely do like the fact that we're just completely running through this gap like it doesn't exist. Kind of get that V flip. Okay, yeah, just continuing with that V flip. I do like this. See if we can get an entry. Boom. Okay, like that retrace, we get a move out. Yep. Now only thing is for targets, let's see. Take the trade off of this. I would still play a bigger stop. Check the 5 minute. Yeah, pretty much still play a stop just in case we do want to go lower. I'm not going to play a full stop here. I don't think we do that, but maybe like a pretty fat stop still. And then TP wise, obviously I can't really TP here just because it's like less than 1-to-1, but another TP this wick into this gap looks pretty good. So we're going to take that right here. Place order, save. Okay, there we go. Trail that up. Oh, don't edge me. Okay, nice. There was that. Nice. So go to next day open. Okay, see what's going on here. 4 hour time frame. Still kind of in this range, man. Hourly doesn't look any better. I don't even see hourly gaps. If there was an hourly gap here, then you could short, but like, man, looking at this hourly time frame, I don't even see what I can long to, and then I don't want to short to that really, honestly. Looks pretty rough, man. Looks pretty rough, man. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Just another no trade day. Okay. We do get a displacement here. Is there any targets lower? Okay. There is targets lower. We could take these lows, but I would need to see a next candle follow through right here on this 5 minute and ultimately this 15 minute. So see what that ends up happening. Okay, yeah, we just get back into this range. I mean, 1 minute's gonna look terrible, right? Well, actually not too terrible, but not the best either. Yeah, easy way to go to the next day. If you guys can see, like, most of the days I'm just skipping. We're 2 weeks in, we've taken 2 trades, right? That's the hard part. It's easy to skip these candles real time, but I mean, it's easy to skip these candles when you're back testing, but real time going 2 weeks and only executing on 2 trades. You can see we win both of them. We're up 3R, but it's so difficult to have that patience real time, right? There's kind of tips that obviously I suggested, you know, not scaling down to certain time frames and tempting yourself, or like if you see that, like for me at least, if I hop on, it's a range this bad, I just go back to bed. I'm not even gonna like try to trade it, but let's see right here. So 1 hour, kind of, I don't even know. Okay, so it looks like I am, no, I'm not even at open yet. We'll play this out. Yeah, so moved up, made a little bit of a move. Wow, this is ridiculous, man. Next day, look at this. Just up, down, up, down, up, down. 1 hour. Okay, so right here, I can see 1 hour, 4 hour. We got a strong displacement. We got a strong candle move. We're still holding this 4 hour gap, but I would be open to taking a long off of this hourly, you know, maybe back to these highs if we got a reaction. Let's see. Okay. And we just start ranging. I do not want to see this at all. I'm pretty much now uninterested, at least off the 15, like the 5 minute time frame. We're ranging. 15 minute looks terrible. I don't even want to look at this time frame. Hourly is the first time frame that looks okay. Like the longs still look reasonable, but nothing for me to like take it off of. We displaced a little bit. We have made a gap, but again, so sketchy that I'm just not even willing to take this at 11 next day. Okay. So what do I see happening here? Looks like we reject something up here, and then start to move lower. Again, we do have this low right here, but not really my favorite low to target as it is in a gap. I mean, looks like we do just kind of chop lower, but yeah, nothing for me here. Nothing for me. 15 minute looks pretty clean though. So if we do get a flip off this 15 minute, I would consider longing, but it would have to be literally the next candle. Like I'd want to see a candle like this big candle, which that's not gonna happen. So we're gonna go to the next day, man. Rough man. But again, discipline, patience. Let's see. Hourly time frame. Okay. Literally just, man, this is ridiculous. See if the 5 minute wants to clear up anything for us, but dude. Okay, we do sell off, okay? And we take both of the lows. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I ever would have shorted this. I don't really feel bad for missing that. Any targets lower? Nope, not really gonna target below this unless we start displacing like crazy below this 4 hour gap, but call it there, man. Next day open. Okay. So overnight we invalidate this bullish gap, okay? Hourly, what do we do. Looks like we leave some equal lows. Those look pretty good. And we have another low right here. Did we tap the 4? Didn't quite tap the 4 hour, but let's check. Definitely do like the idea of shorts if we do get them. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Check. Okay, see, this is really nice. Left equal lows, retrace to a gap, swept out some highs, got a nice reaction from those highs. This is a trade. It's probably the best trade so far this month that I would be confident in. And honestly, might as well go for the home run. TP. Let's see. Place order. Okay, we're not getting break even on this, please. Nice. Beautiful trade. Right there. Again, if you guys mentioned in the last video, I never like targeting the last low. If you have like a bunch of lows, we have 1, 2, 3. I'll never target this kind of last one. I'll target either the first or the second. Here we target the second, but usually just because, I don't know, sometimes we'll edge those lows. Okay, so looks like we did edge that last low. So kind of reason I do that. But yeah, we'll go to the next day. 3 trades so far, but we are up 5.7 R, right? Which is not bad. Well, not bad. It's actually a pretty decent amount, right? But let's see, 4 hour. Okay, next day, notice. Let's see, I gotta look at hourly. 15, swept out some lows. We do have more lows, this final low, it looks like, but I'd only target this if we got a very aggressive move down. Okay, that is not aggressive enough. I do not like this. Look at these candles. These candles are ridiculously small. I will pretty much skip to the next day instantly, honestly. I think I'll literally skip right now. Yep. This volume is, I mean, if you guys want to take a look and see, these are 2-point candles. Not 2 points, but yeah, like 5-point candles. I mean, very low volume right here. So next day. Let's see. 4 hour. Okay, finally. Looks like we took these lows overnight. Oopsies. Tapped a 4 hour right here. And now we're tapping this 4 hour. So we're pretty much ping-ponging. I'm not going to lie. Giving me no bias necessarily. Hourly. Okay. Well, my bias would be this hourly gap getting tapped now, which should happen. But imagine the opening candle. Nope. We're just going to edge it and then flip. That's interesting. Never mind. We can't do that. We're not going to edge it. Came back. Tapped it by a wick. And then we'll see if we deliver higher. I'd only be interested in longing since we are in this range if we break out of if we do that, right? And then if there's any other targets that look okay. First one would be this, which is going to get hit right now. So most likely, I don't know. Yeah. So a little bit unfortunate. See if we get some follow through. Maybe. I do like these candles. If we can keep these candles up, maybe we'll get a trade, but oh, come on. No way. Wow, that's ridiculous. Look at that. So reject really hard, honestly. Let's see if we get a move out of here, but okay. I do like that move. If this trade doesn't play out, I mean, honestly, it's fine. I do like this trade. And what are we targeting? 1 hour. I don't know if I would target the highs. I would probably target. Nah, I definitely need to get like 1.5 R on this trade. I'm taking it. I don't know. We'll play it out. That is the most, guys, that is the most ridiculous thing I've seen in my life. Are we serious? Okay. Yeah, man. That is ridiculous, bro. That is absolutely ridiculous. Look at that. Oh my, we did not see. I knew I was sketched. Like, if we can learn from this, that actually wasn't my favorite trade because we did reject this gap, and then I was looking to target higher still. Now, reasoning behind that was the fact that we did tap a gap. We got a nice reaction on the 5-minute time frame, which was not a choppy time frame like the 1 minute. But yeah, wow, that trade, man, that's annoying, bro. But oh well. Back in this hourly range. I mean, is this really going to be the month? Is this the next 5 days? Are they going to clear up? I don't even know why I'm on the 1 minute, but 15-minute. Okay. We get a move down. Is there any reason to go down? I mean, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just not partaking in these shorts. So I just can't, man. I mean, it just very unclear. Not really gonna force an entry. I'm not even gonna look at the 1 minute. 15. Not gonna lie, guys. Cannot predict this. I would try to take a trade, but this is like an example of a trade I would lose. Even though we're selling off, like, I'll probably lose this trade. So next day, oh man, bro. Doesn't look good, bro. Wait, okay, never mind. Let's see. So, oh, see, this is what I want to see. This might, right here, this low. I'll mark this one out, and then this one. This is good. Let me make sure I'm marking these lows out right, because there we go. Bam. That's nice. So please, if this opening candle takes out my target, I might tweak. I don't think it will. Good. And it looks like we're going to leave the target. Okay, it's fine. Retrace to this 4 hour, it does look like. Maybe then we go to my target. But see if I can get an entry to the 4 hour. Okay, this would be a decent candle, but it's just not going to grant you any RR. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you took this, yeah, I don't think it would. Even this, like, this is a sketchy entry to take. But see if we flip off that 4 hour. I would probably need a 15-minute flip here. And that does not happen. So maybe we could have executed that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could have executed this long right here off this wick, but again, RR to that point, not the best. And then I really don't see anything else I could really target in one of these death gaps, as I call them. So that is it for that one. I don't know. Next day. Four hour. Okay. Tap this one. Started making a move. I need to see the hourly. Okay. See, this looks good. If we can get a trade to these equal highs and then this from this hourly gap, I would be very, very happy. Man, let's see if that's what ends up happening. Nope, we do not want to do that. It would have had to been the candle after this wick, right? I did end up skipping a bit more, but I'm not really interested in shorts at all, if I'm being honest. So it looks like maybe we're flipping now to take the target, but okay. So now I'll be convinced that we're taking it, but again, this is what, 1040? So yeah, I don't know. No execution here. It would be too late in the day for me, pretty much. And I don't even love this entry down here, honestly. I don't know. We did have that draw marked out, but the way we delivered, not really my favorite. Kind of dilly-dallied a bit too much. And I'm also skipping candles because I want to get rid of, I want to be done with this backtesting session, if I'm being honest. So impatience, maybe we missed the trade, but Okay, I don't know what that candle is, but see if we can get one more trade for this session. Is this actually the last day? It is the last day. Wow. I mean, nice. Don't really know what we're doing here, but yeah, man. Wow. Yeah, I'll be honest, guys. I low-key skipped through the session a decent amount. I skipped way too many candles. Like, I'm not even saying this is a good long, but like I would have completely missed this because I just skipped through. So, I don't know. Let's see actually if I can see if we can catch a move here. Honestly, let's see. Why do we have to slow down, man? Yeah, okay. We'll call it there. We'll skip until the session ends. So, okay. Okay, so it's just not letting me until I think, there we go. So, I mean, stats look clean, but again, like I said, there definitely was a couple more trades we could have taken. There was that one long, two longs that I kind of just, I don't know, like I skipped through relatively quickly because I noticed the month was pretty bad, so I wasn't spending too much time, and I also hate making these videos. You guys can tell I literally have not back tested. If you saw my thing since the last video like 2 months ago, like I genuinely loathe it with everything in my body. But yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys, I already know the comments in this video. Bro, only took 4 trades. Bro, only took 4 trades. I'm sorry, man. I got asked to backtest a very hard month. So again, frequency is lower. If I was more active, if you guys saw, like I was literally just skipping through everything, meaning I'm only really gonna see those really easy trades in my eyes. But I've also skipped over some other trades. But we were able to avoid some losses. I'm sure if I like spend, I don't know how long this video was, maybe like 30 minutes. I'm sure if I spend triple that, I could probably find a couple more trades, and I'd probably end up taking a loss then too. But with a little quick speed run, I guess this video shows more of like, hey, if you're just patient, if you guys are patient, you're able to avoid the hard, like the losses, and you're able to take the easy trades. I'm pretty sure most of you guys can kind of see like the trades that I did take in this video, like they were relatively simple. And it's like, dude, if you could just take those trades and then avoid the losses, like even ending, 4R, well, actually it's like 5.4R, 5.7R, that is a decent amount. That is a decent amount. You can imagine that with a certain amount of capital and then think about how much that's going to be. So again, that is this session. But yeah, man, a lot of waiting, but I hope you guys learned a little bit. I'll catch you guys next video.